Hello, today I will be listening to Frailty by Jane Remover. So when I did my first video listening to song suggestions from my comments, someone suggested Movies for Guys, which is on this album, and I really enjoyed it. So now it's time to listen to the whole thing. I was kind of debating whether or not I wanted to listen to her newest album, Revenge Seekers, and I realized that it probably just made more sense to start here and listen to that one after, so I guess, perhaps stay tuned for that in the future. As always, Uncut Reaction will be on Patreon, all of my social medias are linked below, and let's start off the album. First track is called Goldfish.
Just hold down the fort for me. I'll be gone for 2 weeks or a month. Spend my summer climbing a tree.
A bit more of a mellow start than I was expecting, to be honest.
But the thought of falling makes you want to cry. And why don't you respond to a text? You know you have a family that loves you. So when you come home,
yeah, this is interesting.
go back to
It's very different from the song that I know, what I was expecting.
You look so great, but you feel like you're gonna die this time of your life.
Well, that was very calming. I loved that fuzzy guitar, very sweet lyrics. It sounds like she's trying to be there for someone in a bad place, trying to reassure them. I don't know, interesting start. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot more intense though, knowing what I know about Jane Remover. So yeah, a nice little mellow opener. Next song is Your Clothes. Yeah. That's a shift.
It's been on my mind lately. At any given moment, when your grace past me, has it been too long? Well, at least you know my name. I always change the channel when the couple starts to kiss.
Yeah. This is the energy I was expecting.
I was so stupid for casting the rules. Times like these, I try not to get upset. All I do is think about you, and this is the things I get. Time passed with a slap to the back of my head. And now you're walking down the aisle, someone you never met. Times like these, I try not to get upset. All I do is think about you, and this is the things I get. Time passed with a slap to the back of my head. And now you're walking down the aisle, someone you never met.
Yeah, it's so much. It's a lot to take in, but I'm here for it.
It's so hard to speak, a commodity. You're picking your berries, revenge is so sweet. Don't act like you didn't care, 'cause I know you played a part. And I start to feel so sick whenever I pass by your car.
Love the energy. Feels like a real, like adrenaline rush to listen to this. The contrast between this and the first song is wild. Really cool. It's like such a fun blend of different sounds and genres, and there's something about it that feels so cathartic. Like it's just such a release of energy and emotion. Like I love how it feels to listen to this, if that makes sense. Something about it made me feel nostalgic because for some reason it partially reminds me of like music I listened to when I was like a teenager or something. Like I don't know. I feel like that maybe doesn't come across as a compliment, but I like that about it. It's like a cool twist on like 2010s pop rock or something. I don't really know. But yeah, it's like it's such a combination of things. Like it feels kind of familiar, but also obviously very unique. Like I can't really think of anything that sounds quite like that. Crazy song. Loved that. The lyrics, I will say I'm having a bit of a hard time following along with lyrics. Like I kept getting lost with where we were because I was just so focused on how cool it sounded. But the lyrics feel, like, do I want to be with this person or do I want to be them is what I got from it. Your Clothes is the second track off Jane Remover's debut album. The song, formerly known as Saturdays Are, talks about literally wanting to be in someone's clothes, to take their place in life, or at least become their lover. It illustrates this through sweeping metaphors of theater and weirdly airheads. Next song is Misplace.
So this is where I go now. Talk to the grass about what nobody knows about. It's never scary when the lights out. Come join me in my hideout. I stay underground till the sun's out. If we watch the scene, might blow your brains out. The space is always ugly when it's nice out. I guess you weren't meant for my hideout. And when I woke up, I was so confused and dirt. Who put me here? It wasn't me, said the one with filthy bends.
It's fun.
Maybe being a bitch just wasn't a mistake. You get so pissed when someone's in your space and all that you can't say. I never needed you guys anyway. And you're all fired up, mistake too late. It makes you feel like you're being chased. You got enough long seats to go trash the whole place.
Listening to a lot of very like maximalist music lately.
Everything's okay. Sometimes I think
It's so dense. There's so much going on. I like it though. It sounds so like bright and vivid and colorful. I love that about it. Oh, that bass.
started raining nights. Soon enough I found a place to hide. And I still wasn't satisfied. I went outside to go look for time.
This does kind of remind me of Porter Robinson. It's very fun. Yeah, these lyrics are so angsty, but it's still so fun to listen to. Like it makes me feel such a combination of emotions and it's kind of hard to explain. These lyrics are very escapist, like it's never scary when the lights out, come join me in my hideout. I stay underground till the sun's out. It started raining knives, soon enough I found a place to hide. Like it definitely kind of strikes that nostalgia chord in me. Like it reminds me of being a kid and like feeling very alone and feeling like no one got me. Yeah, like I said, when I listen to movies for guys, I really love this album cover. And I love how the music works with it. Like I don't know exactly what it means. Like I don't know how this picture connects to Jane Remover, but to me it like looks like looking back on a memory, and it's kind of comforting but also kind of unsettling. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I'm definitely getting a lot of like childhood, teenagehood angst from this, which is a subject that I'm very familiar with. So I'm liking it so far. Okay, next song is Pretender.
The things I do to get a good night's sleep, it won't add up to things that you say to me. So I try every night to clear things out my head, and if it doesn't work, I blame it all on my own bed.
It's so twinkly. Like everything just sounds so like animated. It's very fun. And nice. Definitely feels a bit more mellow than the others, which I guess makes sense since we're talking about sleep and laying in bed. Or maybe not. Maybe it's gonna pick up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, this sounds so crazy. Like it's just hard to describe. It's like such a cool blend of genres. It's really cool when someone is able to just like do their own thing. Crazy ending there too. Okay. One vessel, one body, neglect it. I'm sorry. I'll take better care of myself, pretend some more. I love how noisy the album is. I love how distorted everything feels. I think maybe the thing that's sticking out the most to me right now is how raw everything feels. Like, I don't know if that's the right word for it, but it just genuinely feels like someone's very honest expression. Like they're just saying how they feel over this combination of genres that I'm assuming they love. And it just feels very honest and like unconstrained. And I think that's really cool. I feel a lot of passion in it. It has a lot of personality. Yeah, I really love that about it. Next song is Search Party.
That's Mr. What's it to you, and he knows everything. He'll ask you where you're going, he won't ask where you've been. Well, I've been in the forest, I'm not sure where to go. Been thinking about taking a walk and lying in the snow. Take your eyes off the wheel, look at me time and time again. Didn't you know that I was never one of your friends? That's Mr. What's it to you, and he knows everything. He'll ask
These
you
lyrics
where
are
you're going, he won't ask where you've
concerning.
been. So when your wallet's empty, he might lend you a hand. So when you get lost, fingers see. Just keep walking down the road, nobody's gonna call you. The truck nearly hit me.
Those bird sounds are so interesting. Because like everything else sounds so digital. It does really sound like running away from home and like being outside. Or something. Very catchy song, but I would say lyrically very depressing. Yeah, she's so good at making everything just feel so big and intense. God. These lyrics are so fucking depressing. I feel like I don't want to think about it too hard. But yeah, like you can really feel the depression and the anxiety, like the emotion of it is so intense. It is wild because there are parts that sound so bright and then there are parts that feel very dark. Like I don't really know what to feel, and I think that's cool. I feel like this could hit you kind of differently depending on how you feel going into it, if that makes sense. Like I feel like you could enjoy this in several different ways depending on your mindset. I'm also kind of thinking about how on Misplace, it was about like escape and like going into your own little bubble as a defense mechanism. And that's what this album feels like so far. Like it feels like she's created this world for the music to live in. And I mean, I speak for myself that music has been an escape for me my whole life. So like, yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. It feels like this kind of weird, like daydream realm as a way to deal with these feelings in her lyrics, if that makes sense. Okay. Next song is Buzzcut Daisy.
Before you threw some punches, you told me get you rings. I still did what you told me, despite of everything. Maybe I just should have pushed it a little bit more. Maybe I don't really miss being 16.
Me neither.
Is it too much to say I want it back? Is it too much to say I want it back? And I see her through you. And I see her through you.
Right here is going to give me the tour. You think I've hooked up with a good guy?
Yeah, I think you have.
He knows town pretty well.
Yeah, he's been here a long time.
Now, is this? We're trying to figure out where the middle
This
of
is
town
from a
is. Is this
PBS
pretty
tour.
good shot of town right here? What
Okay.
is town?
Is it too much to say I want it back? Is it too much to say I want it back? I don't think that I recognize anymore. Do you know what sounds fair? I'm surrounded by my hair on the bathroom floor. I know I directed this movie.
A lot of mentions of like roles and like direction. I don't really know how that plays into everything, but it's a pattern that I'm noticing. Yeah, a bit more low key. It's definitely one of the softest sounding songs so far. Like, it feels like kind of a nice breather after how overwhelming everything has been. What is this? This PBS thing.
Well, now this fella.
Salton Sea. Visiting with Huell Hauser, PBS SoCal. All right. I don't know how that connects to anything, but funny thing to sample. Yeah. Okay, wait. She was 17 when she made this? Okay. Well, that's kind of ridiculous because, like, how does anyone make anything this interesting when they're 17? But it also kind of makes sense. Like, it definitely feels like it was made by a young person, and I don't mean that in a bad way. It just has that kind of innocence, maybe, that I do find quite charming, really. Yeah, it definitely has the vibe that it was made by a teenager, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. Next song is Movies for Guys. So I'm probably not going to have a ton to say for this one since I did already talk about it in a video, and I feel like my thoughts on it haven't really changed, but obviously we'll still listen to it. It is so good though. This is such a good song.
I get sick every time you get my way. So just stay out of it for the sake of both of us. Time will pass till you're out of my view. I hold my breath, and I hold my breath till I pass out. Wake up in a cast lying on the couch.
Another very catchy chorus. Yeah, the progression of this one is pretty wild.
See you every time I'll break a glass of wine and let the pieces stab your eyes. I see you scream and cry, but I won't help this time and let you bleed out on the sidewalk. When they come to your house, I'll turn the TV on and you'll be there on channel 9. I don't really wanna be someone that gets in your way, but I will let it slide past my face. What you
I do
say is dirty.
really love how, like, dynamic this song is. Covers so many feelings, so many different intensities. It's like a roller coaster of a song. Yeah, something about that song makes me feel like I could rip apart a sidewalk. Like, it just feels so powerful. I love how it just erupts. Like, it just feels like such a release of tension. Great song. Okay, let's move on to Kodak Moment. Okay, Pitbull.
How does it feel to be the front of the line? When was the last time you got caught telling lies? I know you hate to see me like this, the winter sun invited, 'cause I don't know
don't know if it's just because I'm like easing into the sound, or if the last few songs have just all been like especially good, but I'm like, okay, I'm very into this. What the hell? All right. This is like such headache music, and I mean that as a compliment. I don't even know what to say about this. What the fuck is happening? And now it just sounds so beautiful. I feel like I'm like waiting for a jump scare though. Like, when is it gonna switch back? This is really pretty though. Oh. Yeah, this is so pretty. Alright. It feels like we had this like huge explosion of emotion, like another big release of tension, and now we're like revitalized, things feel brighter, things are good now. It's so interesting. What a song. I don't even know if I fully processed that. It was kind of unbelievable. I did really love how it progressed as it went on. Again, a song that feels like an absolute roller coaster. Yeah, this album is making me feel such a strange mix of emotions. Like, I kind of want to cry, but I also kind of feel comforted. It's kind of hard to explain. It's like one of those situations where I don't know what I'm feeling, but I'm feeling it very strongly. I do wonder where we're gonna go from here, because like I said, things felt so much lighter in that like pretty second part. It was like a real shift. So I'm not sure what that means in the context of the album yet, but it was interesting. Again, I am finding it kind of hard to pay attention to lyrics because I'm so just like speechless at the music already that I like can't really like read into them. Let's see. To me, this song feels like an angsty song expressing being on the other end of cross-generational conflict. Here, Jane blames the older generations for burning the world, perhaps stating the harmful nature of nostalgia, the inability to look to the present or future as the individual is so lost in the past. Absolutely off the rails. I really love that about it. Once again, an album that is keeping me on my toes. I don't really know what to expect, and that is really fun, really exciting. And yeah, let's just continue on with Can You Tell? Okay, we're back to that heaviness. This is so intense.
I'd rather die than tell you one more secret of mine. It's all past.
so overwhelming. I'm like, I don't even know what to say about this at this point. What am I supposed to say? I feel like I'm gonna have to take an Advil after this. And I mean that as a compliment. Alright, well that was absolute madness. Yeah, so overwhelming, but the sound of it also kind of just like scratches my brain in the best way. Like it's just something about it is so like satisfying to my like short attention span. Like I appreciate how much this demands your attention. Like my mind cannot wander at all. I can't get distracted. It's like so striking. Absolutely chaotic song. Next up is How to Lie.
Didn't get dressed, but at least I went outside. Didn't go outside, but at least I got dressed. Once again, I forgot to shave between my eyes. Take a rest off, 3 hours in bed. Heat of the moment, I'm so happy I could die. Those same lovely bones that you
Also a lot of mentions of laying in bed.
My face is red.
Definitely speaks to like the depression of it all.
She said I'm too tired, but I'll run if you tell me I can try. I know I'm too young to die.
I was like, oh, the birds are back. How nice. Nope. Oh, those drums. My God. Once again, this album does not fail to keep surprising me. Never know what to expect. That's really fun. So intense. Another song that feels like a real adrenaline boost. Like I feel like I could lift a car after hearing that or something. You know, the very like kind of digital video gamey sounding parts of this do really remind me of being younger and like playing flash games. This is a very child of the internet kind of album, which I very much was, so that does speak to me. Another song that just feels like so huge and punchy and overwhelming. Yeah. I'm like, I don't even know what to say about this anymore. I'm like a little bit speechless. It's absolutely off the rails, and that's really fun. Next song is Champ.
That hoodie was the best thing to happen to me. Like the one thing that you salvaged from a house fire. When you drop me at a house, 'cause I'm just too much to do with. I'm the last kid that should be around a lighter. And lying's such a chore, but the truth feels so wrong. And every turn I make just keeps me from getting where I want. But tonight I'm feeling brave. I think I'll act my age until it kisses that there's something wrong with me. And sometimes the smell smells good. Leave the window open when it's freezing cold. I know.
It sounds really sweet though. I love the way this one sounds, even though it is definitely a lot softer. So far, we'll see what happens.
Butterflies inside me, they turn into tapeworms, and I stay awake till my stomach hurts. So when it's 4 a.m. and I can't eat anything, I wake up too late and get what I deserve. And I know I told you 2 weeks, but it's been 17 years, and every time I sing, they close their ears. I'm slipping on the line, I'm confused all the time. When you gotta clear your back, so play what's mine. And sometimes the smell smells good. Leave the window open when it's freezing cold. I know. When you left me home alone, when you left for your award show, I dissed you guys and I lay in the snow.
Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen.
Had this funny dream that I moved to Bombay Beach, and I'll never seen or heard from again. Won't have to watch out for sharks swimming
Salton
in
Sea.
the Salton Sea.
It comes back.
Even though I'm more than sure that one just bit me.
Well, whether it was because it was just a little less overwhelming and I was able to pay attention to them, I'm not sure, but those were some of my favorite lyrics on the album. I moved to Bombay Beach and I'm never seen or heard from again. I have to watch out for sharks swimming in the Salton Sea. Yeah, I've been performing poorly. Another reference to the idea of acting as a metaphor in one of Jane's songs, but this time talking about it like a performing poorly as if she's in a play or show, but has been slipping up on her acting or lines. Used here as a way of describing Jane's mental health getting so bad to the point where people in Jane's life are noticing they're depressed and are threatening to get help for them if they keep acting this way. Alright, well, definitely felt softer than the other songs for the most part. Definitely a sad song, but it still felt kind of warm and comforting, especially when like contrasted with how absolutely unbelievable the other songs have been. Like this one felt a little bit cozier. It did have that, you know, burst of noise in the middle, but it mostly felt kind of mellow, I guess, in comparison to everything else. All right, next song is Eyes Off the Wheel, I'm a Star.
When the deserving of the real truth. You're talking higher star, and it makes me blush when my face turns blue. I know I can't keep living like this. I already tried, but it's on your face what I did. All the reasons I
Where are we going now?
When the power goes out, I got some ashes.
Oh my god.
Know that I'm not deserving of the real truth. You're talking higher star, and I can't keep living.
That drop. What is happening?
I wasted so much time under the covers, and all the errors were closed up. And I hate knowing I can never go back. The last thing I can do is wake up.
Well, that was a lot. That one was very disorienting. Not necessarily in a bad way, like it is very interesting. I am just a little lost on that one on first listen, to be honest. It was a lot. Everything felt really abrupt. I mean, I feel like the instability of it does really work with the emotions of the music. Like it's messy and that does work with the feeling of everything. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that one. But we are at the final track, Let's Go Home, so let's hear it. Yeah, that's nice and bright. That sounds cute. Nice. This is bouncy. The way her songs progress is so interesting. It's so creative. Especially for how old she was when she made this. Like I'm very interested to see what the future albums are like. Frailty reference. Yeah, okay. That guitar sounded really cool. The texture of everything is really interesting. Fun way to end with those little beeps. Sounds so cute. Yeah, nice closer. And what a wild ride. Like, it's just so creative, so unrestrained, so chaotic. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, obviously I'm gonna have to see how I feel about this on future listens, just like everything else, but especially with this, like I feel like it's just a lot to take in. I think that the first half stuck with me a bit more than the second, but that could obviously change with time. But yeah, I feel like I maybe need to return to those songs after Kodak moment and give them another go, because I don't know if my brain was just like overloaded at that point and I couldn't take any more, but I do feel like the first half of the album like really got me, and I feel like I need to re-listen to the second half and see how I feel about it. As far as favorite tracks go, I mean, I would say Movies for Guys is probably my favorite, but you know, it helps that I'm most familiar with it. Other than that, I would say Search Party and Kodak Moment were probably my other favorites. Also, like Your Clothes was an absolute bop. But yeah, really interesting time. Like I said earlier, like I haven't heard anything else that quite sounds like this. Like I can hear the influences. Like I definitely heard the Porter Robinson in there. Felt like the hyper pop. I felt a little bit of shoegaze, a little bit of like rock, a little bit of emo, but it all comes together to form this like really special thing that is kind of unlike anything else. And I really appreciate that. Like that is really cool, really impressive that she was able to do that, especially at 17 fucking years old. Like what the hell? Well, I will see you next time. I mean I'm gonna listen to Revenge Seekers because, you know, I want to hear albums that came out this year, and that is definitely on my list. And yeah, let me know what you think of the album. I'm sure that there's a ton that I missed, so, you know, let me know if, if there's anything I didn't pick up on that you think I should know about. And yeah, thank you for watching. Likes, comments, subscribes are appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, full uncut reaction is up on Patreon if you're interested. I will see you next time. Goodbye.